हेलो गाइस, आई एम बैक। स्ट्रीम ऑफ हो गया था, कहाँ चला गया था गाइस, क्या है बताए, कहाँ नहीं चला गया। इतने लोड शेडिंग हो रहा है हमारे इधर, क्या बताए, कहाँ चला गया गाइस। सॉरी सॉरी गाइस, फिर से जोड़ने दो, फटक से जोड़ने दो गाइस। आई एम सो सॉरी गाइस, फटाफट आ जाओ। और कहाँ चला जाएगा तो फिर से अब स्ट्रीम ऑफ हो जाएगा, क्या ही बताया। मैच स्टार्ट हो गया गाइस, फटाफट आओ और देखो रियल मैच है,
So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Start.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Paredes.
FIFA World Cup
That's been intercepted.
Argentina versus Spain. Final match, guys.
Paz.
Final match.
Fernandez.
Start हो चुका है. फटाफट सब
Well
लोग आ
seen.
जाओ.
Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Cucurella.
Real match start.
No, that's been intercepted. Paredes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tagliafico. De Paul. And it's Fernandez. Nicely spread. He has found a way through. Chance to deliver. It's a goal kick. Cucurella. And it's Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Paz. Played out towards the right wing. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. And he's forced to go back. That is ended up in no man's land. Paz. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice physical challenge. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Paul. Paz. And it's Fernandez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paredes goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Tagliafico spots it and intercepts. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Takes on his marker. Gavi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Paredes. Paz. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Ruiz. Spread out to the left. Gavi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Distributed tidily. Messi. And can he finish it? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good ball out wide. It's Pedri. And it's Cucurella. And here's Gavi. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Pings it up. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Molina. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that could set him on his way. Gavi is flagged offside. Llorente. Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Oyarzabal. Llorente makes a move down the right. Paredes.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Molina. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So it's away we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's Martinez. He's in a great position here. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
This looks promising. Hoisted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Pedri. Spread to the right. Now it's Ferran Torres. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good... Oh, good effort! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fernandez. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. And the through ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Otamendi. And it's Paredes. And Paz. Fernandez. Nicely spread. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Molina's cross. And straight back out. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paredes with the short one. It's a good foot in there. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Pedri with the cross. And back out. And it's Cucurella. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it in, and again! Paz. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shoots! Molina. Messi. Martinez. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Paul finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri opts for safety. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tagliafico. De Paul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Gavi. Goes looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. The ball goes in. Tagliafico deals with that comfortably. Paz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paz. De Paul. That's destined for the flank. Paz. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Cucurella. Rodri. Distributed tidily. Into the last 5 minutes. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oyarzabal! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So we're up and running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otamendi. Messi. And Fernandez spread it left. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Rodri. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Paz. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Paredes. For De Paul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paz. Martinez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. And Cucurella. And it's Gavi. Now it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Now it's Gavi, looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Otamendi. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. And Paz. Tagliafico. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oyarzabal. Fernandez. And Paz. Now it's Messi. Kubasi. And it's Llorente. 5 minutes till the break. It's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Paz. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Not a hint of offside here. Cucurella did well to stay calm there. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
I'm
here.
afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Reflections on the
traffic
first
to be
half?
heavy after
Well,
the
there's
final
no
whistle
way
today.
to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that is out of play. Now it's Ferran Torres. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Martinez. Fernandez for Messi. That's going wide left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz receives it in a good position here. Shot, surely! Fernandez. Paz. Otamendi. Molina. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tagliafico. Paz. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that's out of reach. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. The Paul gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's looking wide. Fernandez makes the interception. De Paul. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. He has a look out. Real chance! Messi clears. Takes a shot! Save again, save. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Otamendi. To Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. This looks promising. Crosses in it. Oh, great leap! And he makes no mistake. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
59 minutes is number 22.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri. Oh, looks a smash. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tagliafico. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Paz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. And it's Gavi. That has been slung wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's going to be a goal kick. Otamendi. Molina. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Kubasi. Cucurella. Argentina leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Spread to the right for Ferran Torres. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. And we're underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Oyarzabal. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tagliafico has it in a wide position. It's run loose here. Throw in. Fabian Ruiz does well to get it back. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Gavi. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Gavi! Gavi!
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fabian Ruiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Laporte. And it's Gavi. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Argentina, after 30 minutes,
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Llorente. Very nicely done. Nicely shaped cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pass. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pedri. That's destined for the flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Molina and Fernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Gavi. And here's Pedri. Rodri. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Flashes it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. De Paul given the lift of his goal. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oyarzabal has created one goal already. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Pedri. Swings in across. Tagliafico can get it clear. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And he can thump it away. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, nice touch. Well read. And the danger is averted. De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Looking for options for movement. Now it's De Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? Pau Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pass is just off target. De Paul. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that could set him on his way. So it's away we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Ferran Torres. And it's Ruiz. Looking for a run-up. Towering! And he's straight offside. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. A little pass back. And here's Gavi. That's very neat. Knocks it out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Paredes gets a foot in here. Paz. For Messi. Knocks it into space. Gavi. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Gavi. And it's Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gavi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gavi is offering a right smile there.
Pedri plays it short. Cucurella. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Spain, after 23 minutes, is number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Llorente gets into a good position. That is lovely. Drills one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Now Martinez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Paredes. Fernandez. Paz. Oh, good spread. And it's Gavi. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Gavi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fabian Ruiz. Messi calmly anticipates. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think
And the finish! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 7, Rodrigo.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
Martinez really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fabian Ruiz plays it in. And he's quick to get rid. Rodri. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out to the left flank. Caresses it through. Hangs in a cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so
Guys,
at ease on the ball.
half-time. Score 0-0. Argentina 0, Spain 0. Time
Ferran
45
Torres.
minutes complete. First half
Now it's
complete, guys.
Oyarzabal.
Score 0-0. Argentina 0,
Fernandez.
Spain 0.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Paz. Oh, now he can run away with it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a go. He doesn't look too happy with that. Gavi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Molina. Now it's Messi. Fernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well timed. Excellent
2 added
interception.
minutes has been indicated.
Otamendi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Visit to our official store where
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for Spain, number 9, Gavi. Coming on to replace him
Test this
is
for the... There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paredes. Now Romero. Fernandez. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's good play. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandez. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Gavi. He is just caressing the ball. Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Guys, scoreline 0-0, half-time. Argentina 0, Spain 0. 45-minute complete half-time. 45-minute complete half-time. Argentina 0, Spain 0. Real match. Argentina 0, Spain 0. Scoreline 0-0.
That has not gone well.
Argentina 0, Spain 0. Half-time.
Ferran Torres.
Everyone, thanks for
Oh, good
watching. Please
read.
like and
That's great
subscribe.
positioning, so good from him.
That was nice. And here's Ferran Torres. Now the ball in. Fernandez. And it's Messi. And Paz. Molina. Now Romero. De Paul going after that. Now it's Oyarzabal. That has been slung wide. Pedri picks it up out wide. Molina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Paul. Oh, strongly challenged there. Spread it left. Now it's Gavi. And it's Ruiz. Fernandez. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Paz. Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's quick to return it. And it's Gavi. De Paul. Ferran Torres. Oh, what a ball! Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Tagliafico. Paz. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paredes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Today that parking in the area
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Paredes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. He's looking wide. Oyarzabal. And it's Ruiz. Messi. Paredes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Cucurella. Pedri. Llorente. Now Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Romero. And it's Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Spread out to the left. That's a super give and go. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Llorente. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. A lot of space ahead of him. And Martinez! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Martinez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Paz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Gavi, and it's Ruiz. And he's chosen to go back. And the shot! Goal! Spain! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 8, Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz.
So a breakthrough already. Paredes. Tagliafico. Martinez. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Stood up well to him there. Gavi. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Ferran Torres. Delivered low. Oh, well played. Tagliafico. Martinez. Now it's Gavi. Oyarzabal! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Fernandez. It's Otamendi. Paredes. And it's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's Rodri. And Cucurella. Paz. And that interception was most necessary. He's going for goal! Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Ferran Torres. Pedri. That's going wide left. And he's picked it up out wide. That's the throw. And it's Pedri. Gavi is onto this. Aims beyond the defence. Cucurella. He leaps for it!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
De Paul. Martinez. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good one. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
43 minutes is number 20, Petri. Petri. Petri.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
There will
wrap
be 1
things up.
minute added time.
Fabian Ruiz, not the most accurate pass. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ferran Torres pinches it off him. Messi. Molina. Now Martinez. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Otamendi. Paredes, spread to the right. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. Tries to pass it through. Fernandes. De Paul. And it's Fernandes. Rodri. Distributed tidily. Back towards the middle. Plays it through. Crosses it in. Not the most convincing of passes. Paz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Here's Llorente. And it's Rodri. This is a promising build-up. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. And he won't reach that. What a throw in. And it's Ruiz, looking for options for movement. De Paul. Paredes. Otamendi. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Fabian Ruiz.
Argentina are certainly now looking like a sorry...
Goes for a shot! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
3 minutes is number 21.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Paz. For De Paul. Fernandes. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Molina. And it's Messi. Paz. Swung over for De Paul. And it's Fernandez. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Gavi picks it up out wide. He's got away. And it's Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Goal! Spain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 15 minutes, is number 8, Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tagliafico played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Can he get it through? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cucurella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes looking wide. De Paul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ruiz. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri. And it's Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Goes down, but nothing given. Molina. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. He's come in hard. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Martinez. Gavi. That's very neat. Spread neatly. He's on it, can he get away? Very nicely done. Now it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nice control. Now it's Pedri. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Molina has the space to scheme. Impressive job. Oh, off the bar. And there's his goal. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The Paul at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pedri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Romero for De Paul. Messi. And it's Molina. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri.
Guys, second half
Now
start.
it's Martinez.
Second half start.
De
match,
Paul.
second half start,
Now it's De
scoreline
Paul.
0-0.
Now he's rising.
0-0, Spain win.
It's in.
Second half start, guys.
Argentina on level.
This game. Second half start, guys.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Number 22.
Hello, guys. Second half start, guys.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the finish!
Match second half
Caught
start.
offside that time.
Hello everyone, match second half start. Scoreline 0-0. Spain 0, Argentina 0.
Gavi. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Who saw this coming? Argentina have come back from the very brink. That has found him in acres of space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. And it's Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Spread it left. It's Gavi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Cucurella providing an outlet on that flank. Gavi. Gavi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The ball's gone astray. Now it's Ferran Torres.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Romero. So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Romero. Otamendi. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's played it back. And here's Ferran Torres. Some really good ball movement. And it's Gavi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Over to the right flank. And here's Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Romero shifted it to the flank. Cucurella. Rodri. Cucurella venturing down the left. He's in a great position here. Rodri. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there's the clearance. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Molina. And Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. Gavi finding himself in space. Gavi tries a cross. Corner then. Romero getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Paz. Paredes. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez. That has been slung wide. De Paul. And he lines up a cross. Deftly away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Paredes. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Romero, deftly out wide. He's through here. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fernandez knocks it into space. Now there's decent chance! Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance for a shot! And he scores! How they've waited! Now they have it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 18, Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Otamendi. And Paz. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella gets into a good position. And it's Gavi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is a little undercooked. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Paz. Argentina moments now away from seeing this one out. That's good play.
Argentina really won.
There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Paredes. Fernandez. Paz. Now it's Martinez. Martinez touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's out for a goal kick. Llorente. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. For Ferran Torres. Looking tidy in possession here. Spread out to the left. And here's Gavi. Tries a measured ball. Oh, good spread. And that was asking for too much. Fernandez. Messi. And it's Otamendi. And it's Molina. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, it's come to nothing. Rodri, over to the right flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tagliafico was in no mood for any of that. Paz. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Molina. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ferran Torres. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's played in. And that's the keeper's ball. Molina. And it's Messi. Romero. And Molina. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ferran takes a shot! Ah, he's given it away! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Martinez. That's destined for the flank. Tagliafico. Ferran Torres. Tagliafico. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's going wide left. Tagliafico delivers towering header. It's bounced back off the post. Nearly, but not quite. And he's forced to go back. Tagliafico. De Paul. Now it's Oyarzabal. Molina promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Molina charging forward down that flank. Now it's Martinez. Now he's running away, and it's hit the upright. Fabian Ruiz, very nicely done. Good spot that.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's Ferran Torres. Showing good feet. Played with finesse. And it's Gavi. He's felt that, hasn't
Fabian Ruiz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Paz. And Fernandez, played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whatever he had in mind, he'll try from distance! Perilously close. Kubasi. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Paredes. And it's Fernandez. Otamendi. Messi. And Paz. Goes looking wide. Tagliafico. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Llorente. For Ferran Torres. Pedri. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Great work on the overlap. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Llorente. Oh, nice touch. That's tidy. Pedri. Pedri cross. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Otamendi. And it's Fernandez. That has ended up in no man's land. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Lovely bit of skill. The ball cuts out the pass. Messi. And Fernandez. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Martinez. Paredes. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. And here's Llorente. Fernandez. Tagliafico. And it's Otamendi. Now Romero. Now it's Gavi. And he's in on goal. Ferran Torres! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 72 minutes is number 7.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Llorente. Ferran Torres. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Spread it left. Argentina could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the left flank. Now it's to Paul. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tagliafico. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ferran Torres. So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres is onto this. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Paul. And it's Fernandez. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Llorente. It's Pedri. And it's Cucurella. And it's Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Oyarzabal. Opts for safety. Fernandez. And it's Paredes. For De Paul. Tagliafico. Laporte. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. And it's Pedri. Pedri with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Molina. Messi. And shifted it to the flank. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Llorente has it out wide and in space. They've played it short. This looks promising. Great ball and he's in. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernandez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Romero. Tagliafico. Now it's Martinez. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Paz. Now it's Martinez. And it's Messi. And it's Fernandez. Goes looking wide. For De Paul. It's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Gavi. Fernandez. Now Paredes. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinez. Martinez has it in a wide position. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's destined for the flank. Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Gavi does well not to be outdone there. And it's Pedri. And here's Gavi. Pedri. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Oyarzabal. He's in a great position here. And here's Ferran Torres. Good take, and is he in?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Oyarzabal. That's the keeper's ball. So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Llorente. Ah, such a clever touch. Paz. Fernandez. And here's Gavi. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Molina kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Paul. And he's gone searching crossfield. Molina. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gavi. Rodri. Llorente. For Ferran Torres. Now it's Llorente. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. And that is well cleared. Laporte. And it's Rodri. And here's Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. No, that's too long. Fernandez. Paz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gavi. Can he get it through? Tagliafico. Fernandez. That's Paredes. Now it's Martinez. Messi. Defending here is really tight. That's an imaginative pass. Rodri. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. That's going wide left. Paredes simply refused to be outdone there. Fernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's come loose! That has been slung wide. And the referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tagliafico. Knocks it into space. So no flag here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's a good-looking delivery. Unai Simon claims it, safe hands. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Romero. Tagliafico. And Paz. Paredes. And it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for options for movement. Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. Gavi is wide and looking to get onto this. Paredes. And Paz. Fernandez. Messi. Molina. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Gavi. Ferran Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernandez. For Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cucurella. And it's Gavi. And here's Pedri. Cucurella gets into a good position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, some astute defending there. He's picked his way through. So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. He is through here. Pedri. Romero. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And Paz. Now it's Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Llorente. Pedri. That's destined for the flank. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Tagliafico. De Paul. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Paredes. Fernandez. And it's Messi. And Fernandez chooses to go crossfield. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That's a throw. Rodri. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz has a look. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. Messi in acres of space out wide. Otamendi. Paz. And it's Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Rodri. Here's Llorente. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice interception, well timed. Romero. Paz. And it's Molina. Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Tagliafico. De Paul has the space to scheme. And Messi! Off the post! Fabian Ruiz. It's Gavi. It's Ruiz. Cucurella. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, sweet feet. Oyarzabal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to get it away. Spread it left. And here's Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. Backward it goes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot and a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Screen for information on how to find your
No
way
winner
around
after
this
90
stadium.
minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Cucurella. And it's Laporte. Kubasi. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. Messi. And it's Molina. He's found space here. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. De Paul. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And he cuts out the supply. Gavi. And it's Ruiz for Ferran Torres. That's destined for the flank. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Paul. Now Romero. Tagliafico. Now it's Martinez. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. And it's Gavi. Rodri. It's Gavi. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Brilliantly cut out. Messi clears without hesitation. Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time. Paredes. Paz. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Kubasi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fernandez. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
He's having a pop!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Cucurella. Now it's Pedri. Thinks about the... Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crossed into the box. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. There's the... Oh, good effort!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gavi. Paz. And it's Molina. Threads one in. De Paul. Now it's Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Paz. Now it's Martinez.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Now it's Llorente. That's a smashing touch to get him away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's got to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of...
And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And it's Gavi. Looking here to chip it. And the shot! Goal! Spain! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
After 5 minutes is
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now who's going to be first to this? Tagliafico. Fabian Ruiz clears it away. For Ferran Torres. Laporte. Cucurella. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Good read, needed to be. Paredes. Tries to play it through. Tagliafico wants to run onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Rodri. Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Oya. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And the ball is out of play. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Great vision. Now it's Martinez. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared away. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rodri. Llorente. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
In the bins provided.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Fabian Ruiz. And that's he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 7, Biran Torres. Biran Torres. Biran Torres.
A case now of complete control. Tries to pass it through. Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. Messi. And he's forced to go back. And Molina. Paz. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. Cucurella is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Gavi. And here's Ruiz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tagliafico. Over to the right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Molina puts the ball in. Fabian Ruiz attempts a clearance. Mikel Oyarzabal opts for safety.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Laporte. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. But that has not gone well. Rodri. And Cucurella. And it's Gavi. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Paz. Tagliafico. De Paul. Tagliafico. Now Romero. Tagliafico. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's going wide left. Now it's Gavi. Oyarzabal is having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Aimed at the far side. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Cucurella. And here's Ruiz. He's a sharp little ball here. Fabian Ruiz. No way through, so back it comes. Here's Rodri. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's been played through. That is great defending, so alert. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Gavi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. De Paul. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ferran Torres. And he's picked Llorente! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Otamendi. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, attendees. This
Look
is
back on
a
the first
lost
45
children's
minutes.
announcement.
Well, there's no way to
With the
disguise the
father
fact
of a
that
boy
they've
in a
been poor.
blue hat
Not a single
proudly
shot
make
on
his
goal
way
tells
to the
you all you need to know,
information
Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Pedri. And it's Gavi. That has been slung wide. Now it's Gavi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri, and the shot! Paz. And it's Molina. Messi. And Fernandez couldn't squeeze it through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside, and instinctive delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. Llorente. Oyarzabal. Shifted it to the flank. Gavi. Good ball, good take. Messi. And it's Molina. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cucurella. Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Laporte. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Martinez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fabian Ruiz, and here's Ferran Torres, and here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
That's going up front in a hurry. Foot in. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Molina kept aware, and it is reclaimed
There will be
easily.
1 minute added time.
Spread to the right. Rodri. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. He has found the way through.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Tagliafico. Now Paredes. Messi. Great vision. He's found space here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And we're halfway through extra time.
Request for support for our
So,
World Charity
15
Fund.
minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Knocks it into space. Played into space. That is a brilliant interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Paz, nicely spread, and that interception was most necessary. There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's a cute ball. Now it's Gavi. Caught offside that time. Paz. Now it's to Paul. Oh, he's found support out wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And it's Gavi. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gavi. That could spell trouble. Cucurella. De Paul. Looking for the run. Martinez. He's found a way through. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paredes plays it short. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivered in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Fabian Ruiz can get it clear. Kubasi. Spread it left. And it's Gavi. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's Pedri. And Cucurella. Rodri.
Guys, score line
Fabian Ruiz.
0-0, Argentina 0, and
He's got
Spain
plenty of
0.
space out wide here.
100, 5 minutes complete.
Oyarzabal!
105 minutes
And it's
complete.
been hooked away.
Score.
Messi. And it's Molina.
One score. Spain 1 score 1. Spain
Now
1,
Martinez.
Argentina 0.
Messi.
1, Spain 1 score.
Spread to the
Argentina
right.
0.
Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mikel Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick
Not
reminder
too much
today
so far
please
to lift
take all
anybody
the
off their
other bins
seat.
located
Yeah,
by the
0-0, but
entrance
definitely
gates.
not
Thank
from the
you
want of
very
trying.
much for your
There's been plenty of
cooperation.
industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second period is underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. Romero calmly anticipates. Paz. To Messi. Spread out to the left. De Paul. And that is headed for the middle. And he's cut it out. Mikel Oyarzabal. Goes looking wide. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Molina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. That's destined for the flank. Martinez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ferran Torres. Pedri. There's the crossfield ball. There will be a throw-in. Rodri. Fernandez. And it's Paredes. And Paz. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. For Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal tries to pass it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Paz. And it's Fernandez. That's going wide left. And he was quick to react. Kubasi.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Fernandez. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Llorente. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So that was the second half.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up. Oyarzabal! Molina. And it's Fernandez. For Messi. Fernandez. And it's Messi. And Molina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tagliafico. Now it's to Paul. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. Spain are looking to break at pace. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Halfway
to
through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Here we go then for the last time. The score's still 0-0. Spread neatly. And here's Oyarzabal having a shot!
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Gavi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Otamendi can clear it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Swings it across. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. OK, two sides ultimately cancelled each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. So this one to set the tone. 1-0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Messi is looking to do his bit. 1-1. So both teams on the board. Ferran Torres, second in line for them. Big character, big moment, big save. Fernandez is second man up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! We're on to number 3 here. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Paredes is the third man to step forward.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Spain are looking to keep pace here.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Save! And that will be that! Argentina have done it. The perfect out. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud
Hello,
competition,
everybody, and welcome
just
to
seemingly
today's
bigger
match.
and better still.
Spain
Faces, of course, have
against
come and gone, but
Argentina.
some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. Oi, off the ball! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to return it. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And we have liftoff! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Here's Llorente. And it's Rodri. Cucurella. And here's Gavi. And it's made its way to him. In towards the back stick. Oh, well played, well played. Otamendi.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tagliafico. Now Romero. Otamendi. He won't be happy with that one. Gavi. And here's Ferran Torres. Messi. Tries to play it through. And the ball is out of play. Otamendi. Romero. And Paz. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread to the right. That looks a cracking ball. It is a corner. They've played it short. Forced to go back. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Messi. Hangs in a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Now it's Martinez. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. Bullish header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paredes plays it short. Hangs impressive. Oh, he's hit the bar! Llorente clears without hesitation.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Look at the space here. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Paz. Oh, good spread. Molina has it out wide and in space. Paredes goes short. Messi carries the ball down the right. Spain are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Spread neatly. That is lovely. He's found a way through. Fabian Ruiz receives it in a good position. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Laporte. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Martinez. Fernandez. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's destined for the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Cucurella.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Now it's Martinez. Fernandez.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And we're done. So that is it, the end of the road. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Hello guys.
Played down the flank.
2026
Ferran Torres.
FIFA World Cup winners.
Romero
Spain.
gets over and
Spain
intercepts.
1, Argentina 0. Spain today.
Well, neither
final
defence has
match
had a wake-up call yet, because
One day
neither
Spain,
attack has turned
Spain
up.
World Cup winner. It's
Kubasi.
Spain win World Cup 1-0.
He won't be happy with that one.
0 Spain 1.
De Paul.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Fernandez.
Spain win, guys.
Messi.
Spain win 1-0. Spain
He's found a
win,
way
guys.
through.
FIFA World Cup win. Spain 1-0.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. It's Gavi. And it's Ruiz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Llorente. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Gavi. He's looking wide. That's a shade optimistic. Paredes. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he welcomes it in. Oyarzabal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
1 minute added time.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
Oh, good effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paz. Opts for safety. For Messi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Gavi. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Ferran Torres. Messi. De Paul. And it's Paredes. Fernandez. Paz. And Fernandez. Martinez. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Spain. Number 9, Gavi. Number 7, Ferran Torres. Coming on the field, number 17, Nico
Romero.
Williams. Number 19,
And it's Molina. Messi. Now it's Williams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Spain, number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the
Pedri,
field
no
is
unnecessary risks,
number
and the game
26,
is petering
Jorge
out here.
Iglesias.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, a delicate chip through, and he was quick to react. Molina. Paz.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. The ball getting forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never
Please
really
join
got
me
going.
in wishing all the
I
best
know it
for
can
members
happen
of
to
our
even the
fan
best of
club
us, but
celebrating their
that doesn't
wedding
take away from the
anniversary
fact
today.
that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Okay, everyone. Good morning. Spain win World Cup 2020. Spain win 2026 World Cup, guys. 1-0. Spain 1 and Argentina 0. Thanks for watching, everyone. Okay, bye bye, tata. Stream off. Okay, guys. Spain win 1-0. Argentina 0. Spain 1. Guys, Spain win 1-0. Okay, guys. Bye bye, tata. Good night. Spain World Cup win 1-0, guys.